local company. We're in Lenexa, Kansas. We've been around for 48 years. I've been with the company for 32 years. So I've been married for 41, have 4 grandkids. So staying busy with that. But that's a little bit about us. It's just a family owned business. But I wanted to talk today a little bit about like, what are you guys doing today in your marketing? Are you doing what type of marketing? Do you have any print marketing going on? Anybody raise their hands. What you got? And if you have nothing, that's great. That's
Have like quarterly postcards that go out to my, what I call my sphere.
okay.
So, and I pay for that, obviously.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who are you using for that?
Reminder me.
Reminder Media.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Is anybody else doing any other type of marketing?
Postcards.
Prospects Plus. Yep. Those are all companies I've heard of. I've been around. So anybody else? Oh, you're good. That's what happens when somebody take your order.
Top 50 past clients in Sphere. I signed up for this adorable little magazine that goes out every other month. It's very inexpensive and it's really neat. And I get to personalize the inside of it and everything. So
And that's not through Reminder Media?
it's essential.
I've heard of them, but I don't, I mean, because you said small magazine, so I'm like,
Not open, but it's very just entertaining, informational.
good.
Just real good.
Well, what you guys are going to find, you need to do a little bit of a combination of mixed marketing, anything from print marketing. Okay. And then you're going to get some digital marketing. You're going to do emails. You're going to do social media. You have to have it all, unfortunately. As much as I hate emails, I look at my phone and I'm just deleting, done with it. But that's just a little bit about the personal marketing company. And we have a lot of good opportunities. Everything when I talk about our programs, think about you're under no contracts with the personal marketing company and there's no setups. So it doesn't cost you a thing to go in and try something or get something set up. And if you don't like it, you give us a call, we get it canceled. Okay. So we're going to talk a little about that's about the marketing. Oh, she's like this. Okay. One thing that we really pride ourselves on is our 5P promise. Okay. Since we are the personal marketing company, we're people. We love talking to people. When you call us anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, you're going to get a live body. How many times do you hate when you try to get a hold of somebody and you get stuck in that voicemail loop, or you have to leave a message and they never call you back, or, whatever? Personal marketing company, you're always going to talk to a live person. When you go onto our website, if you're chatting with us, it's a live person. It's not a bot. So that is something that we really encourage. When you ever give us a call and talk to our customer service staff, amazing. They will walk you through every step of the way. They'll do orders for you. That's what we're here for, to help you guys, right? Because let us do the marketing, take that burden off you guys, right? Products. You're going to see a little bit when you go through everything. Our products aren't going to disappoint you. What you're going to see is the quality. The price is very affordable. In your catalogs, I'll point this out a couple different times, but in your products that connect, the prices are all on the back page for everything. Okay. So the prices, addressed, mailed. What I love about the personal marketing company, when you talk about our price and our products, how many times do you go into a website and you want to order postcards or you want to order something? They're like, oh, do you want this stock? Do you want it addressed? Do you want it coded? It's all ching, cha-ching, cha-ching, right? All adds up. Everything that we do is one price, addressed and mailed. Okay. We could ship them to you if you like to, but it's all dressed and mailed. Okay. Anybody have any questions or anything right now? Performance. Performance is basically you go in today and place a postcard order. I'm going to say a transactional or anytime, a one-time postcard. It's going to be out in the mail within 48 hours. Okay, so the performance is there. Passion. our passion are you guys? You know, we are our company's been around 48 years. 99.9% of our business is real estate. You know, that's just what we do. I mean, like she said, I'm usually around at a lot of the shows. So once you recognize me, you'll see me around. So that's a little bit about our 5P promise. Oh, I like this one better. All right. So we're going to talk about some of our products that connect. I will go through each one of these products, but it starts, we have business cards, postcards, newsletters, follow-up programs to help you stay in front of your clients. Okay. Now this, I love pointing this out. One of my favorites is 70% of the consumers say they prefer direct mail is more personal than any other online reaction, right? Think about that. When you get something in the mail, you're like, oh, this person, you know, made the time to send something to me, and they know it cost you. So unlike some of the emails, you're just going to get boom, direct mail gets open 90% of the time. And I could fight that because I could say ours gets open 100% of the time. And the reason is you'll see that your information's on the front and the back. So it's always open. They're not in an envelope. They're always going to see you. Okay. You know, one thing I talk about is the mail. Everybody has a mailbox. You don't have to go to the mailbox every day, but when you do, you'll go to the mailbox. You're going to pick up a mailing, look at it, and like, oh, she sent me another mailing, right? You're going to go to someplace. Ours is our kitchen counter bar, right? And set the mail. So it'll sit there for a day or two or whatever. And then you're going to look at it again. But you're going to get that much more exposure out of a direct mail piece of mail. Okay. Direct mail gets 5 to 9 times higher than any other advertising channel. 89% of the buyers would use, this is a crazy stat, 89% of the buyers would use your same agent again and recommend it to others. But however, only 11% of the homeowners did. What are you guys doing? You got to stay in touch. I know life gets busy. You have great intentions of staying in contact with them. Like, oh, I only had a few. I could do it. I could get it. Just set up a program. We have a program that I call it the easiest no-brainer program in the world. Okay. You're going to take advantage of that one. Some of our costs of our postcards. When we talk about postcard subscriptions, newsletter subscriptions, those are, you kind of set it and you forget it. You provide us a mailing list right here for our postcards. This is the price of the $81 addressed and mailed for 100 postcards addressed and mailed, right? So you can do it every month. You could do it anything you want. I don't recommend doing anything under 4 times a year, right? Because you want to make sure that they recognize you or want you when they're ready to buy or sell. This is the small postcard. We also have large postcards. Now this is a 9.5 by 6. This is bigger than any type of jumbo. So it really stands out. Now the big difference, of course, size, right? This one mails first class. This one at 100 of these addressed and mailed is 91 cents. So $91 to mail this. Now this is mailed bulk rate at 91 cents. But when you set it up on a subscription, they're going to get it. Yeah, the first one you're going to like, oh my gosh, it's taking a while to get there. But once it gets on a consistent mailing, it's fine. You could always upgrade this postcard, any of our postcards, say, for example, just listed or just sold, any of them to a first class mailing if you want. Okay. One thing that you think about when you send a first class mailing, I always recommend it at least once a year to your friends, family, anybody. It's a great way to clean up your mailing list. And that is because you're going to get returns on the first class mailings. Standard mail, it just gets delivered. It gets delivered to that address. But it's a nice way. You need to keep your mailing list fresh, updated at all times. So 81 cents or 91 cents for that. Okay, any questions on our postcards? Now, we have tons of them, but what we bring is so you can touch and feel the quality of the postcards. Now, our just listed, just sold, you could go in and upload one photo, you could do 6 photos. If you don't want it red, you could change colors. There's a lot of different options. If you don't like any of ours, you could go to Canva or wherever you want, upload the image, and it doesn't cost you anything different. Okay. That would be our postcards. Our newsletters. Now, the newsletters are 6x9, right? So we write 5 different themes every single month. This is Insights on Real Estate, which is real estate related. So this one right here, we do all the content. Again, let us do that part. Let's just worry about getting your information out there. Right here is your information on the front, and then again on the back. Now, this one does not have a recipe, okay? What I love about this is how it's delivered in the mail. It has the little glue dots just right here, and it gets delivered in that mail, okay? Now, this says 100 addressed and mailed, which is true. It's 98 cents. So $98 to address and mail 100. But the minimum is 50, okay? 50 addressed and mailed is $1 each. So that is your Insights on Real Estate. There's another one in there called the Homeowners Update, which is a little more home trends. They're all the same cost, okay? So just, and this one will have a recipe on the back. Now, the other things that we have, you're going to see is a Money Talk, which is a business. We have a Living Well, which is more of a healthy lifestyle with a healthier recipe on the back. And then we have a Spotlight to Seasonal. So what a lot of people will do when they get started onto the newsletter program, they're like, okay, here's my mailing list, right? I like them all, or I like between these two. You can say 1 month this, we just mix them. So I like that in a sense that people don't get always seeing Homeowners Update and think, Something is going to catch their eye no matter what, if it's their recipe. Even though you may not be a recipe person, recipe postcards and recipes are probably our most popular postcard series and newsletters. It is, we all have to eat, unfortunately, right? So that would be our newsletters. And again, you think about it, you're no contracts, no setups. 100 addressed and mailed is 98 cents, okay? So you think about your friends, your family, your neighborhood. If you want to say, hey, I want to start being that person, the go-to person in your neighborhood. Well, I personally think we have a postcard. I love it. It's called Hello Neighbor. So it's a Hello Neighbor postcard. I'm just not your real estate agent. I also live in this area. So I always talk about when they want to start out with something like that, let's send them a postcard first and then get into a mailing campaign of a newsletter or something, just a consistent plan, right? Other things we talk about is when you look at our newsletters, you have this white area here and your area here. Well, if that's not you, you want to make it a little more flashy or whatever, we can make this a larger photo. We could put on your own personal logo. I could go and provide you the specs. So you could give us the artwork where we could put it right here. Also on the back, we have this area here. You're like, well, I want to do something a little additional. We could also do, this is what we call as a custom page 4. This back where there's either a recipe or a article, we could provide the whole specs and you could customize that whole area. So sometimes people will put maybe their recent houses they just sold, or a big picture and a bio about them, or, but it stays that way until you change it. Okay. Then again, that is no additional cost to do that. Just something that if you want to do anything besides this, you just reach out to us and then we help you, send you a proof to get it all taken care of. Okay. Any questions or anything on the newsletter programs itself? Yes.
Do you help if you want to farm your neighborhood? I don't know everybody. Are you able to do that? Help us pull addresses from certain subdivisions or neighborhoods?
Absolutely. So we do have the ability to pull mailing addresses. Okay. So we could do it. We're not able to do it by subdivision name, but You could give us the streets and zip codes and it'll pull them. Or you could put in an address and do a radius search around that, a number you want. The other option a lot of people like is our little mapping feature, because sometimes subdivisions are long and skinny or whatever. So if you do a radius search, it goes outside the areas. So the mapping feature is you put in that address and they get these four little characters, and you could stretch it. And then you could see the numbers that you want, and we could limit that number on the next page, but that is also available, okay? We could get mailing list, we could address them, ship them to you if you're having an open house or an event. These are great to have when someone comes through, always gives them something to look at, okay? Just to give you some additional items, just because we have the newsletters, there's a lot of options that we could help you with, okay? Now, the next one this is the 5-year client follow-up. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you do nothing else with the personal marketing company, which I would rather you do some other additional marketing, but this is a no-brainer program. Okay. And I'll tell you all about that one. Whoa. Where's my, oh. Uh-oh, Randy.
Okay, you just click anywhere else on that screen, it should go away.
There we go. Okay, we talked about postcards. There's our newsletters, all the different types of things. Again, no contracts, set it, you go. Okay, this is our 5-year client follow-up program. So how many times do you have a closing and you're like, okay, now you're off to the next one. You got, okay, what's the next deal? You're just moving the whole time. And you say, oh, I'm going to reach out. I send them a text. I do this. They know me. They're not going to forget me. But it's not always about them. It's about the people that they know that they're going to forget, right? So this program is designed as you have a closing, or you could go back and enroll some past customers. I'm going to show you that. It is $48 per client, and we're going to send out 21 mailings over 5 years. Okay. So your very first mailing you're going to receive is address mailing labels, thanking them for their business. Okay. You put your photo, your information there in the messaging. Now in this program, there's not a lot of customization, right? It's your photo and your 8 lines. It's $48 for 5 years. Okay. But easy. The messaging is just thanking them for that business. They comes with a thank you postcard, and they're also going to receive this message here on the back. Okay. So this is the first mailing that gets mailed out. It is mailed out like 7 days after we place the order, and it's going to come out in a white envelope and says gift enclosed for you. Okay. So this is that. Then they're going to receive 10 home topic postcards throughout that 5 years. Okay. Again, it's just your information is on the front and on the back. Just thanking for that business, reminding them who you are. Okay. So they're going to get 10 of these. Then they're going to receive 10 Today's Living magazine over that 5 years. Now, this magazine goes out twice a year. It's 20 pages. We're going to put your client's name here, your information on the front, and then on the back side. Just a general interest magazine, right? Content is good content. We do it all for you. But the point is, it's all done for you for the one-time payment of $48. Now, whenever we place an order for you, you're going to get an email saying, hey, we place this client for you, or if you place it. But you always want to make sure, go in, make sure everything's correct, right? Whenever we mail it out, you're going to get an email said, hey, we just mailed out the Today's Living to all these people, right? What a great way to reach out to them, okay? Or if you look at that and you're like, oh, her name is Mary Smith now. So we want to go in and make that change for the next mailing, any type of changes, okay? Now, I know this never happens to anybody, but when you're looking at that list and you see, oh, I don't want to stay in contact with that person for whatever reason, right? I don't want you to cancel this 5-year client follow-up, okay? Because you've already paid for it. Let's go ahead and complete that and put somebody else's name in that program. So you just replace it and they will fulfill that 5 years. You've paid for it up front. Okay. So that is the easiest no-brainer type program. Then also in our packet, you're going to see this right here is our business cards. We have a variety of different business cards, everything from velvet to rounded. But if you could look on the back of the business card, say the original, you can get 250 of this business card, two-sided, for $20.78 and $7 shipping. Okay, and you can get it rounded. Mine, if you were the lucky one that got my business card, it's in a velvet. So I love the velvet, the touch and feel of the velvet, but you can do 250 of the velvets for $40. So we have tons of different designs. Again, you can always upload your own. We are here to help you guys, okay? So we want to make you guys be successful in everything that we do. Any questions or anything? Are you thinking about how many clients that you should have been saying thank you to? Yeah, here's all I have extras, yeah. It takes about 7 to 10 days on the business cards. Okay, so think about, I want to offer you a couple promotions and I will take those here. Like think about how many closings did you have last year or how many you're anticipating this year. Take advantage of these couple promotions I have, okay? It's 5 clients for $136. So if you do the math, that gets you, instead of paying $48 per client on the 5-year client follow-up, you're getting them for $27.20, okay? So you could buy them in sets of 5. So you're like, oh, last year I had 20 closings or whatever the number is. You buy 5, 10, 15, 20, right? You're going to save. You're going to get them at $27.20. But the kicker is they do not expire. So you don't have to use them all. So you could use them, enroll some past customers, or you can save them up. You get credits on your account. So you could use them for your next couple of closings or whenever. But once you're done with those credits, not unless you see me at family reunion or any other shows, okay? Then you would go to the $48. Okay? Anybody have any questions of that?
Is the 6th one $48?
I'm sorry?
Is the 60 person $48 then?
Yes. Yeah, but you could buy 10. You could buy 15. And when you take advantage of the show special, all I do here is just take your business card, your method of payment. We'll call you to get you all set up. We also will enroll you into the program at no charge. So you're going to get the labels and the magazines, everything just like your clients are going to receive. Okay. If you want to take advantage of getting set up on a newsletter or postcard campaign at least 4 times a year, you get 50% off of your first month. Now that is off your product itself, not off the postage. Unfortunately, we can't do that. But so always remember, it's just to remember as the keys also, they knowing you, liking you, and trusting you, and remembering you, right? The key is you want them to think of you no matter what. Sending out mailings, there's never enough. You could always do it because you want them to think, man, she's busy, right? She's everywhere. Even when you're sending out newsletters to your friends and family, just as letting them, reminding them that you're in the business. I say time to time, when you have a just listed or just sold, send a postcard to them to let them know that you are busy, you are selling, okay? And here we have just some of our few testimonials that we have throughout the company. So, and this is just me. If you guys need additional packets, you can scan it and we'll send you a packet. But anybody have any questions or anything for me? I love to have questions. Good?
Question for you. Billy, I understand first class.
Mhm.
What's the bulk rate, like the time on the, I know you say once it gets going, it just.
Yeah. So your bulk rate usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get there. So our newsletters are mailed bulk rate or standard mail, they call it today. But we mail twice a month on our subscriptions, the 10th of the month and the 25th. So this is kind of how I do it. If you mail on the 10th of the month, they're going to receive it probably within that month, right? The 25th, they're going to receive it the following month. So we bill, like if you want your newsletters to go out June 10th, you're going to get charged to your credit card on May 25th. They'll mail out June 10th. If you want them to go out June 25th, you're going to get charged to your credit card on June 10th. So 10th, 25th are the kind of dates I remember. Okay. Anybody want to take advantage of the the 5 show special? The 5 for 136. Think about it. It's a great promotion. Getting it for $27.20. You get enrolled at no charge. Okay. Yeah, if you want to take advantage of it, I just need your information and we'll get everything going for you. But I appreciate your guys' time. If you have any questions or need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call, reach out to customer service or anybody. We will help you. You know, if you get on the website, don't get frustrated and get out. Just give us a call. I mean, we're used to doing it, and I know sometimes it gets tricky. Okay? Mhm.
So there's the show special on
The client,
the client
the
ones. Yeah.
client, that's
So we do a lot of these anyways. Like,
Okay.
We do just sold.
just listed, just sold. Okay.
We don't do just, but we do just sold.
Mhm.
Star. And we use Mail Shark forever.
Okay.
And then we would order them in bulk and send them out manually. And then we just stopped Mail Shark in the last 6 months because we were sending out like 10,000 postcards a month.
Okay.
And we've been doing it for 15 years.
Oh,
But
okay.
My husband, letting his career, not looking to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we do just sold.
Okay.
marketing. We do about 200 around.
Okay.
house.
Around the house.
And we've been doing them through Canva.
Okay.
I just don't like that I can't view them until they get returned. So they're obviously going out bulk and stuff.
So then what I would do, you would take this and upgrade it to first class.
So I like this size.
Uh-huh.
And I'm okay with the bulk.
Bulk rate,
days,
right?
Because usually what we would do is we would just prep it and plan it. And then literally put it out right the day it closes.
Right,
Just 'cause I
right.
obviously don't like to prematurely do that and then it.
Then it doesn't close. Right. Any type of just sold, yeah.
Yeah, so what is, you said there's a special.
So
for-
on-
to Order these and get them 50% off in
No,
advance?
that would be for when you set up for like a newsletter,
Okay,
set this up monthly, bi-monthly or quarterly,
okay.
that you get 50% off.
Okay.
Or if you did any of our, let me go here. for you. Show it here.
Sorry, I just.
No, you're
wanted to
fine.
Understand.
No,
what if
no.
We set up in advance, what,
Yeah.
so it's like I did,
So this would be, and there's your client
we-
follow-up.
he always has a lot of success.
Yeah.
with
So
that
this is
whole
our
lot.
postcard. So if you set up a postcard campaign, we have
Series.
4 of them series. And then you would get the one of that month, or we can mix them for you. Okay.
I don't think I want to do a series. I want to do this.
Those posts, so those would,
Then we tend to do like we have buyers in your area.
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
to
And we
an
do have,
area. So we do those. We just started a online newsletter. And I wouldn't be opposed to doing a physical to like our top VIPs, like,
just to get something
just-
in the mail.
just the top 250 or something.
Right.
This one, the digital one's going to our entire database, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing one of the wellness ones. Or
Yeah,
one
the
of
living well.
Living well, I don't know, I assume I don't have to decide on one right now.
No, what we would do right now is just get it and then we would call you and then we can even show you like, yeah, so like right now, the newsletters are not online. They're online, but you don't physically see like the May issue, right?
Yeah.
Because,
But I can see examples.
yeah, you can see in examples, or you could say, hey, can you send me what the past issues look like? So you can kind of get a feel of what the newsletter looks like. Like right now, we have May's out there. June will be available for us to email out, I think here to the end of this month.
So if I signed up for a newsletter program now, I would get a discount, right?
Yes.
Okay,
mhm,
so
mhm.
which one is, so that's one of these.
That's one of these.
I
And
can choose one of these.
yeah, and you could rotate them also.
And they go out monthly?
They can be monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly.
Okay, and I can decide.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would want to sign up for this. one.
Okay, I could do that.
think I would just do.
And then
these.
those you could
Not
do
me.
online. You could upload your Canva artwork. And
Yeah,
we could,
'cause that's her job.
Yeah,
This
w-
is Hannah, my assistant.
Yeah, and we could show you, if you have questions or anything, you just
Yeah,
give
like
us a,
if I'll find something I like, then she could.
yeah, upload your own or whatever. You can upload the front, back.
So it would wanna sign up in
For
advance
that,
for one of
okay.
these, and then 10 of the homeowner.
Of the 5 for 136. That one is the crazy, the best, easy. Are you doing anything right now to stay in contact with your past customers?
Yes and no.
Okay, that's a good one.
It just- How busy we are.
Yeah, I mean, that's where you get busy and you just move on. So let's do this. So all I would need is, do you have a business card?
Yeah, let me go get one out of my office.
Alright.
These are gonna be for my husband, but I'm.
Yeah, so we're gonna do news.
Point of contact, so I don't want it.
So
I mean,
it'll be
he's gonna be, it's all gonna be him.
with
I'm
him.
just the contact,
Perfect.
if that makes sense.
Yep, that's fine. So do
And
you have
then-
his business card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then are there, if committing to these in advance, is there any discount?
No, there's not right now.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I need to do-
So yeah, so if you give me both your business cards and then your payment. Okay. Well, when the client calls, you've got to take care of them. Yeah. All right. Anybody want to take advantage of any of the other promotions? All right, you go ahead. He's talking. What are you gonna do now?
I do. Trying to think. So there's like 3 that I would do now.
For the 5-year follow-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I then 2?
Then you would have 2 credits to use whenever you want. Or you could buy 10 and put some past customers and then use them.
That's what I was. And then like you do this when I come to family
Mhm.
reunion at camp. too?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do 10.
2 sets, okay. And do you want to take advantage of it too?
Trying to think, because I like a lot of your products and I love direct mailers. And so I just would like to have more time to look at all. Yeah.
You have your business card and method of payment there?
Yeah.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna be up here. All righty, sir. What are you thinking?
Probably, but she said this was 27.
You get them for $27.20 because you're getting 5 clients for $136.
Um. hmm,
And they don't expire.
Okay, as far as the time frame.
Correct. So you don't have to use them within 6 months or a year or whatever you want.
Um. Of course, then the question is, am I gonna be doing this in 5 years?
You want 10? Do you have a business card and method of payment? A business card and method of payment? I'll try to multitask here too, so. We'll just put your business card and we'll have you put your method of payment. And let me go over here.
So these will be for him.
Okay,
but
so
I'm-
you're the contact, but it's gonna, so when we call you, you're just gonna send us his information and I will put, it's for Lonnie, but you're the contact. Okay.
Yeah, don't send him anything. He will not know what you're talking about. He'll be like, "Don't send
Well,
me
don't
anything."
even, yeah, we say don't even call her. Yeah.
Don't call.
Okay, but we'll set it up under Lonnie.
Yeah, set it all up for him.
Okay. Okay. Lonnie.
Mhm.
Okay, Lonnie, okay. I'm gonna do newsletters in 2 sets.
Yeah, so we'll do 10 of the new homeowner packet.
Right.
Yeah.
And Amber.
Yeah, thank you.
And the billing address for
And then
this
that's
card.
the Code.
Yeah, I don't need that one yet. I don't
Okay.
know why we put them on there.
Okay.
Your billing address?
105
Mm-hmm.
Woolsey, WOLSEY.
F E
ESEY.
S-E-Y.
SEY, WOLSEY, Bridge, Parkway, Felton,
Balton.
Missouri, 64012.
And is that your home address?
Mhm.
Okay, so what we'll do is when we'll call you to get him all set up, we'll enroll you at the program. So you're gonna get a free follow-up,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And then at that time, if you have your clients you want to enroll, you just email them in and then we'll talk to you on the newsletters also.
Great,
Okay?
thank you.
You're welcome.